and this is not a video that I wanted to make. It's gonna be all right. We had a little bit of a flea scare. Pollen's high, my allergies. I probably shouldn't be in the woods. And it's probably because he gets in the woods. Oh, go boy, go poopy. What are you doing? Why is the rug all messed up? I thought maybe you were in here messing with Rally. Rally's not even in here. You need to eat the rest of your breakfast. Come here, Lotus. Ridiculous. Always gotta save that cookie for last. Yeah, I know, it's your dessert. Go. Good morning, YouTube. My name is Will. Enzo. Lotus. It's early morning. Pollen's high. My allergies. I probably shouldn't be in the woods, but here we are. Now, for those of you who have been subscribed since almost the beginning, know that I sometimes reference a flea scare that we had last year, where I found one flea on Lotus, just one. And it's probably because he gets in the woods. Oh, go boy, go poopy. So I've always promised to put that footage in a video eventually, and it got so far into like the winter months, fall and winter, that I was like, well, I'll just wait till spring. So we're officially, obviously in spring. Today's May 31st, so I mean, we're borderline summer. I haven't looked at that footage in months. Assuming it's not just completely awful. I'm not saying my videos are like Hollywood grade videos here, but they have come a long ways since the beginning, and some of that footage is really rough in the beginning, and I don't know how that footage really looks, but I will try to insert some of it now so that you guys can see it. I'm sorry. Dual climate isn't an option in this car, but you know what? It's a rough day for you, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna turn it to AC, even though it's 50, 40 something degrees out, 50 degrees it says. I don't believe that. I think it's because we're in the sun. A lot of drama for some heat. All right, I think you figured out where we're at. I get it. Mommy's here though. There she is in there. We had a little bit of a flea scare that we are trying to get resolved today. So while we go in here and get this resolved, I'm gonna flash you guys back a few days to show you what we've been dealing with, and then we'll give you an update in a moment. All right, good morning, YouTube. As you know, my name is Will. This here is Lotus. This is Enzo. And this is not a video that I wanted to make, as I'm sure you can imagine. But, you know what? It's okay. It's gonna be all right. One, we're gonna take care of it. And two, I just spent the better part of my morning doing research on this, coming up with this plan. The wife did some research last night as well. But hopefully through all this, you guys will at least have a resource that if you want to do the same, you can just watch this video. This video is not going to be how to give them a bath. I guess we could do a video like that sometime, but this is much more than that. So I'm not really going to show the bathing process, mostly because it's just me right now and the pups, and that would be a lot to try to film and do that. So Lotus, we noticed, had a flea on him. We'd been noticing the last couple days he had been fixating on a couple spots, and that's not completely uncommon for him to do that, his personality. But it was just a little bit more than normal, so we started to get suspicious, and sure enough, we searched all over and we only found one, so we think it's like very early on in the process. But obviously we want to take care of it. We had heard some things about flea preventive things that made us nervous. We always stayed away from them, and we've never had an issue. This is the first issue that's come up, so we did even more research on those just to be sure our original assumptions, and they are correct. Those things are poison, literally, And there's no way, I don't care, no matter what, will we be putting them on either Enzo or Lotus or Rally for that matter. So doing it this way is probably more work. Lotus, come on, let's go inside. We're going inside. Get your rope. Get the ropey. Come on. This is honestly probably going to be more work than just doing a simple flea collar or spray or something. But, you know, I mean, if you've learned anything from our channel, it should be that we don't go the easy route when it comes to the pups. Essentially, what we're gonna do is, it doesn't take a lot to kill them, really. A lot of that stuff is all about preventiveness and keeping them away, and that's not really been a concern. The 3 years we've had Enzo and over the year we've had Lotus, this is the first time we've had such an incident. So honestly, we're not 100% sure where it came from, but I don't think it's going to be necessarily an ongoing issue. We are looking into some more natural ways to be preventative. Because we're not worried about that necessarily, we just want to get rid of the ones that are on him and, you know, take some precautions around the house. We're simply going to do a really good thorough bath. Enzo showed no symptoms whatsoever, but I'm still going to give him a bath. We do have a different shampoo coming tomorrow. It's the earliest I could get. I couldn't find anywhere that has some need in it, which is a natural tree bark. Will be good for preventative as well as killing them kind of on contact. So honestly, we'll probably end up giving them another bath this week. And while you generally don't want to overbathe your German Shepherds, especially because it can dry out their skin and everything, frankly, I'd rather have dry skin than fleas. I'm going to pick up some things like the rugs and such. They're already quarantined down in the basement, so they can't go upstairs. So I'm also going to block off the couch. We're going to strip the couch, so that way if there's anything on there, we're going to wash all that, vacuum all that. And then after I'm done with them, I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna do the same upstairs, do some vacuuming, do some carpet cleaning. It's just after noon right now, so I waited so they could have lunch and myself could have lunch. I already took a couple of aspirin because I just know my back's gonna be killing me by the time this day's over. It's just me, so I don't know that I'm gonna be able to film much, so I may pick this up when I'm already done giving them a bath. Come on. About ready for bathy? How about you, Lotus? You about ready? We quarantined off the couch and rug area because after I give them a bath, I'm gonna deal with that. But when I get done giving them a bath, I don't want them walking over there. Took all their bed stuff off, took all their crate mats off. So that way, once they get their bath, if they wanna lay anywhere in the garage, they should be safe. All right, you ready? Ready for the big moment? All right. Oh, gotta get some reward. Come to the parky. We'll bring it back. I'll throw it again. You gotta bring it. Lotus, come. Fine. Negotiate. We're at the happy place. The thing with fleas, they're actually not hard to kill. Soap and water pretty much does it. So, obviously, you know, we do wipe downs. That has a lot to do with it. That has actually been the reason that I've increased that. Used to be I just kind of did their paws. Now I almost always take at least a damp rag and just kind of run it down their back. I don't want to soak them or anything. I just want to give a nice wipe down. And that is why we actually switched their soap to a soap that has neem in it. So it is found in trees. It naturally kills insects. I will link everything that we use to clean them, the towels, all that stuff below. We have a link for our Amazon store. It's all in there. I think it has its own section, the wipe down section. The one thing I do want to add though is I think they suggest not to use that soap for pups under 6 months. Oh, good boy. And so you go poopy now too? Yeah. But that's okay because like I said, any soap will actually do it. So as long as you're doing it right when you get them home, you really shouldn't have to worry too much. Where it comes an issue is if the flea's there long enough to lay eggs, those eggs get scattered about your house. Now, the good thing is, even if they lay eggs on the pup or, you know, right when you get them home, the eggs are also easily killable. They wash away with soap and water, no problem. They don't attach. But there is like some phase in the development of the egg that they do. They get like super attached to whatever they're on. That's when it's like almost impossible. So in those instances, you either have to do like a bomb of your house and potentially a treatment of the pup, I guess, if you let it go that long, or else they're gonna hatch and then the problem's gonna keep reoccurring. Now, as you would have seen in the video, or will see in the video, basically once I had that scare, I secluded them, I gave them both a bath, and then I kept them secluded, and then I cleaned the house like room by room. It consumed an entire day, maybe even, I think technically a day and a half, honestly. I cleaned the couches, I cleaned the carpets, I cleaned the floors, I cleaned their crate mats, all the towels, all the laundry. I didn't go through like any laundry that had been like in our closet or something, but I went through like everything basically. Now I was just about to say Enzo's pretty good about staying on the path. Oh, I'm sure it's very interesting, whatever you found. Lotus, though, especially is known to deviate. Yeah, you deviate. No, this is the path. No, that's a shortcut. We don't need shortcuts. So when we get home, aside from wiping their paws, you'll see we'll do we'll do a wipe down of their top and side coats. So I took them on a hike today. One, it's been a few days since it rained. There's still some spots, but I don't care if their paws get muddy. I just don't like when it's like splashing up on their undercoat. Just realized the mic was set incorrectly. All right, sorry if the audio changes here. I just realized that because I was about to explain to you guys that we had the live stream yesterday, which then reminded me that I always alter the mic settings for the live stream, and I don't think I switched them back, and I didn't. So we had the live stream yesterday. We cut the grass yesterday, and I shot part of an Evo video or car video for my other channel yesterday. So between all that, we did go to a park and do a little fetch and stuff, but nothing too crazy. And then obviously they got to be outside while we were cutting the grass. What are you doing, pup? Oh, wow. Gonna take the path back? Wow, that's impressive. Wow, pup. You showing the maturities? Wow. Wow. That's impressive. Come on, Huckleberry. Jeez. We've caught a sunny path, and I just realized I didn't bring the ND filter, so I'm sure that was very bright. Oh yeah, I can definitely feel the allergies getting a little worse. I did take a little bit of Benadryl before we left. Yesterday, I had to take more than a little bit. A couple hours before the live stream, so I know during the live stream I felt so tired. Where do you think you're going there, buddy? Now the pup videos, as you guys know, they're at least a couple weeks behind. So by the time you're seeing this, it'll be like, today's the 31st, but this video probably won't go live till sometime in mid-June. So like the car video, it's going live tomorrow. But it is going over some changes we're gonna make as far as selling some cars. So I know some of you have asked about that. If you wanna go check that out on the car channel, I'll link that below. Hopefully, I've already sold at least one by now. I wanna sell the Focus first, so it'd be nice if by the time I'm editing this, I'm thinking, hey, it is sold. Or I'm thinking, I'm sitting here editing about selling a car and I still haven't sold it. I don't know what it'll be.
Day 2.
Enzo! Now no, you lost it. That's what happens when you don't worry about your stuff. The ball's a little big for you, Lotus. So I want to kick it, but it's way too fast for that. Okay, switch hands. We'll start. Good defense. For the record, I kicked that very easily. Keep that. Keep that. Seriously? All right, so yesterday I ended up going into basically full allergy shutdown. Oh, can't find the glow ball. That was terrible. So when we got home and I did the wipe down, I did not film it. It was a mess. I was just trying to hurry through it. So we'll do it when we get home today. Oh, terrible throw. Wow, do not care. Too far. That's not too far. Tanya, the park is just his happy space. And so when I came to get some water, he's like, nah, I don't want to leave the park. Oh, gotta do the wipe down. What is that? Feel some. You got a little cut? Yeah, it's quite a scab you got there, buddy. Ready to do the wipe down? Yeah. All right, now we're gonna do the wipe down. So we're gonna go through that process. So what I've done is fill the bucket up a little bit with this soap here, which I'll link all these below. If it's a puppy under than 6 months, I would just use this, which is also linked below. And then I've got some terry towels I'm gonna use for wet towels and microfibers for drying. I wring it out, like I said, really well. Oh yeah, oh that feel good, yeah. Oh, that feel good, yeah. Now we weren't out in the woods today, but like yesterday, what I would do is just do a light rub all over their top coat. I'm not gonna do too much today because like I said, we weren't out there, but yesterday I did a little bit more in depth. And then yesterday I made sure I got their bellies really well. Today, Lotus laid in the grass. We'll probably do their belly. Yeah, we'll probably do your belly a little bit. Let's get your belly a little bit. Can you roll over a little bit? Yeah, oh, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. And then we get the paws. Now, if they had gotten in mud, if you gently push on their nail just a little bit, it'll kind of like clear it out of the fur. You can kind of see it a little bit better and you can get that. So I had to do that yesterday to get the mud out. I just kind of blocked this up here. Seriously, Rowley? White's kind of nice because it shows the dirt, so you make sure you're getting it all because their fur can hide it and so can their paws. It's also nice too that I've had times where I pull the towel back and it's red because it turns out they're bleeding and I didn't know, like they stepped on something. So then I'm able to, you know, hit it with a little disinfectant. Really? Seriously? Get them sleepies, yeah. Now it didn't take much for drying, so I can actually just turn this over, refold it and use it for Lotus. Their face I always dry off right away because they don't like their face to be wet. I mean, think about it, do you? And also think about it logically, you know, don't wipe their paws and then wipe their face. You know, you want to kind of work your way down. I always do the paws last or with their own towel. Give a little top coat just to be sure. I know you didn't go off-roading, did you? Now you did lay in the grass though a bit, so we better check the belly. I know. Yeah, there we go. Don't worry about her, she's fine. I know it's your backpack. She's fine though. Riley's over there playing with the backpack. And this back section is a place where dirt will get that you won't be able to see depending on their coloring. Just forgot to get his tail. Look at them pearly whites. Oh, get the belly. Yeah. All right, and then wet towels, microfibers, they need to be washed separately. Microfiber wash, I got this temporarily. It's okay. I think I'm gonna try something else, but it's pretty inexpensive and I wanted a small bottle because I was out of my stuff. Just regular detergent for the terry towels. Sleepies, yeah. Oh my goodness. So tired from that park trip, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. These up there goes off his nose. Murders. A guy and girl.
Your teeth aren't quite as white, but they're getting there. We didn't start the antlers till later in life with you. Maybe we'll chew on one when we get upstairs. Yeah, you'd like that?